Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Barony. We were in the middle of an adventure with the Cleric. We've just reached level 3, so let's head onwards, shall we? We hear the faint sound of bustling streets, though I'm not sure where those bustling streets are. The last time we heard the faint sound of bustling streets in a previous adventure, we never found them. So, this guy's going to follow us, because we are Clive, and people like to follow Clives. Or something. So we've got a cracked amulet. Let's try appraising one of the amulets we've got. How about the flawed amulet? Let's appraise that. It might tell us something to some extent useful. Okay. So, I could just go in there. But let's have a bit of a nose around this way. Dead end. Okay. Get out of the way. Pardon me, Clive. See, that is something that anyone who's played Morrowind will be familiar with as an issue, but which is very neatly remedied in Barony. That is the issue of NPCs just blocking doorways. Oh crap. Troll, we need to move. At least this guy's actually helping us out. Ineffectively... Oh, wow. That was rough. Alright, unfortunate. Still, the Cleric seems to be going reasonably well, so let's just restart. And we'll have another try with the Cleric. That was unfortunate. I have beaten trolls in combat before, so I'm surprised that we went down quite that easily. But I guess the lesson there is don't underestimate trolls. Still, at least we'd only gone 3 floors. So, let's have another go. And see if we can put our new knowledge to some sort of use. Well, we found the exit straight away, so there's that. I'm not too sore about losing our previous Cleric, because he didn't have all that much going for him. But it is a shame that we had to lose all of his food. That was basically the one real advantage he had. He was lugging a load of food around after we read that food creation scroll. And now we're back to our usual very limited food supply. So we can't really afford to explore fully on every floor, or we will soon starve to death. So... we are going to have to make a judgment about how valuable it is to explore versus how hungry we're becoming. So I'll grab this gold. I can hear rats somewhere. Oh! Enemy music. Where is it? Where is it? There! Rats are too short. They're hard to see because they're so low. There's still enemy music. Skeleton! Fantastic. And we're almost dead already. So, how about we pick up the axe, the shield, the helmet. We do have a couple of health potions, but I don't really want to use one this early in the game unless I absolutely have to. Hopefully we'll get the chance to sell off the crap we just picked up. But first, let's try appraising the shield that we got from the skeleton. When we did that with our previous Cleric attempt, it turned out to be better than our starting shield. So that would be a useful thing to know straight away. A marked spellbook. Marked with what? I don't know. We may be to some extent burdened. We seem to be slowing down. What's this? Worn gloves. Alright. Maybe we want to put the helm on. Although, it could of course be cursed. Let's try reading this spellbook first. It's too difficult. Okay. Maybe we'll come back to it later. Right, fireplace. Doesn't excite me all that much. What are you? Tin opener. Not really bothered. It probably has some sort of use in the game, but I don't know what its use is, so at this point I don't want to waste storage space on it. Okay, so we need to head sort of westish, since that's where we haven't really explored yet. Okay, stay away from the headstone because you can trigger ghosts to appear. And while it's entirely possible that there might be a benefit to causing ghosts to appear, if there is, I don't know what it is. So I think it's best to just leave the headstones alone for now. Okay. So, we finished appraising that shield. It's a -1 broken iron shield, but that's still better than our +0 wooden shield. So, let's equip that. Oh, it's broken. Of course, that means we actually can't use it, so I'll throw it away. We could, of course, be able to sell it if we came across someone who buys weapons and armour, but it's a lot of extra weight to carry for something which we might not even have the chance to sell. Alright. Still no signs of the exit anywhere. What else can we try appraising? We could try this helm. I think appraising doesn't tell us whether it's cursed, but it will at least reveal whether it's worth trying, or worth taking a risk on it being cursed. So, how to be strong, apparently. Stay repleted, full tummy. It's basically beginner's tips. Got time off? Screw family, work out. Yes, that's right. No. Okay. So, still no sign of the exit, and we've explored most of the floor, which is a little bit unfortunate. It's even starting to deplete our torch. That's definitely the sign that we've been at this for too long. So hopefully it should be down here somewhere. Decrepit -1 iron helm. So that's not great. Right, the exit has to be either dead centre or in the sort of southwestish corner. I'll try southwestish because we're down here anyway. Aha! There, it appeared on the mini-map. Okay, let's move on. So, this is level 2, and I think this is the one the Minotaur tends to appear on. However... there we go. I was going to say, however, I haven't noticed the message about the Minotaur, but there it is. Okay, let's get a friend here. And he looks pretty tough. I think it's male. Are you male? Yeah, I think so. Okay, so let's grab this cash and this iron breastpiece and this bow, actually. We're pretty burdened now. Skeletons. Okay. Go away. Alright, so I guess... Was there a shield here as well? I don't see a shield. So we still only have our rubbish starting shield. I can hear thumping noises. That's probably the Minotaur. So, in the interests of speed, let's chuck aside this armour, helmet, axe, and run. So we're a lot faster. We need to find the way out. Okay, I'm not going to bother with that switch because it just opens the... Oh, there's a scroll. That might actually be worth it, depending on what the scroll is. Come on, friend! We need to find the exit. Oh! Apparently we've already seen it. It's over to the eastern side. There seems to be sort of a distance radius, a range, on how far away from an exit you have to be for it to appear on your mini-map. So when it appears, you haven't necessarily seen it. You've just passed within the range that puts it on the map. That seems to be the case, anyway. Now, the door on the other side might be unlocked, but I'm going for the direct route here. Quickly clean out this room. Serviceable towel? No. No. This game wasn't created by Douglas Adams, so let's not bother with the towel. Oh, crap! Spider? I don't think I've ever seen a spider before. God damn, we're poisoned. And hungry. My favourite combination of things. Okay. Do we still have the bow, or did we chuck it? We do have the bow. So, let's do this. Let's equip the bow. We need to eat some food because we're getting weak from hunger. Oh, wow. Okay, we're very, very hungry. So, let's eat this meat. There we go. And I will put the torch away. And hopefully, if there are any other spiders, we can bow them. Or sneak past them because the torch has been put away. I don't necessarily want a slightly aged tin, especially since I didn't bring the tin opener with us. So I guess the applications of the tin opener could be that simple. When we encounter a tin, we can open it for food. Logical. What the hell is that noise? Serviceable iron shield. That is almost certainly better than our current shield. So, let's equip it. And move it to the hotkeys. Okay. What will this reveal? I don't know if you've noticed, but it seems as though whenever you come across one of these sets of 3 doors opened by a switch, the treasure, or scroll, or whatever it is, tends to be in the left one. Crap, troll, run away, run away. I think it hasn't seen us because we haven't got a torch out. But after our previous troll-based death, I don't really want to risk going up against another one. Could pop shots off at it with a bow, which might keep us alive, but I'd rather not start the fight if I don't have to. So, that's that chest again. Right. So, unfortunately, we may have to creep around in the dark here. What's this shield? Decrepit iron shield. Let's get rid of that one. Go away. Right, might be time for a torch. It's just getting too dark down here. Okay. Complete dead end. Alright, and we still have a lot of the floor left to explore. At least we're not being chased by a minotaur this time, so there's that, because we've moved on from that floor. But we are still dealing with the hunger clock, because we don't have that much food. We have some food, but certainly not a wealth of it like our previous cleric did. Oh, we're going to have to deal with this troll, I think. Let's do it. Because it keeps popping up in places where I'm going to go, so I think it's a good idea to take it out. If possible. 1, 2, there we go. No! Crap me! Wow. Okay. So, that's 2 deaths in a row to trolls. Frustrating. Particularly since I've actually taken out trolls without that much difficulty in the past. But I guess the cleric maybe isn't as powerful a melee character as some other classes. Right. So we really do have to avoid trolls. I thought we would be able to deal enough damage to it quickly enough, having mostly whittled it down with our arrows, but evidently not. Although, actually, the issue for me, I don't know if we would have survived otherwise. Maybe it still would have killed us, but the issue I had with that most recent troll was that I needed to switch back to melee weapon and shield in order to fight it when it got close, which meant moving my left hand off the movement keys to press number 1 and number 2, which left me vulnerable for a couple of seconds. Particularly since I was having to reach round my microphone to do it. Okay. So I'll just keep grabbing the cash. Boots. I'll take the boots. They're probably not enormously exciting, but we don't have anything else that significant taking up our inventory space at this point. A mace. Oh no, it's a torch. Looked like a mace. Okay, well that's fine. Left hand one, usually. There we go. I don't want to sling. Shall I risk drinking? Well, we have full health. Let's risk it. The fountain blesses your equipment. Fair enough. That's fine. I'm content with that. So that should make some of our equipment at least more effective in some way, if this is following roguelike conventions, which it does seem to. Right. So we need to head sort of northish, because we've mostly explored the southern end of this floor. We also have a couple of books, which is probably worth checking out. Or at least identifying. I mean, not formally identifying like using an identify scroll, but let's just see what they say. How to be strong, so that can go. And this one is the history of Baron Herx, that can go. I'm interested primarily in spell books. Sort of bestiary things could be useful as well if they tell me useful information about how to effectively deal with certain enemies, but that's not a priority. The priority is spell books. And I know about the history of Baron Herx already. Okay. So we need to find another northerly route. There's one. Torch flickers. So it will, before too much longer, run out of illumination. Is that a torch? Yeah. So we're finding quite a lot of torches, actually. Not having to take them off the wall. I don't know if it's better to have torches that haven't been on the wall, but it seems like it could be better. They haven't been used at all. Potentially, anyway. I think at least one of the torches was a worn torch, so I guess maybe that means it has in fact been used. Nonetheless, worth carrying with us. Remember, this cleric doesn't have a light spell, like our first one did. So, there's the exit. We've explored almost the whole floor, so we might as well go. Okay, level 2. Door's locked. We're locked in the room. That's not good. I'm claustrophobic, damn it! And the pet is hungry, so I guess that means minotaur. So it's pretty unfortunate that we have to spend time bashing our way out of that room. And as usual, of course, on floor 2, we are going to basically just look for the exit as quickly as we can. Of course, we have no way of telling at this point where the exit might be, but it's basically about not getting distracted by shiny things. Okay. And watching the minimap as well. As I mentioned, the minimap does seem to sort of ping exits when you get within a certain range of them. So it's worth keeping an eye on the minimap to see if it identifies the exit without us actually visually seeing it. A jester's hat? Really? I'll take it. Okay, what else? I hear an enemy. Enemy music is playing. Skeleton. Okay, shield time. Come on. Yeah. Okay. I'll just leave all of his stuff in the interests of swiftness. Down here, get some cheese. And a potion. I don't like just trying out the potions. I mean, it's kind of risky just trying, blindly trying out scrolls, as we've seen a couple of times. But potions seem to be more risky. It seems like there's a higher... This is purely anecdotal, but it seems like there's a higher risk of drinking something that's poisonous or otherwise harmful than there is with the scroll. Copy of the campaign. Ah, crap. Go away. I'm reading. Don't try to nibble my feet while I'm reading. That's just rude. I'm not sure I necessarily want to take this campaign book with me, but fine, whatever. And there's the exit, so let's go. Floor 3. Sound of bustling streets. At least we're away from the Minotaur, so we don't need to rush as much anymore. But, of course, we do still have that food pressure. And although we've picked up a few bits of cheese and things, we don't have loads of food. A spell book at last. Finally, one of our books is actually a spell book. It might be beyond us, though. Ah, light spell. That's alright. It means we can spare this torch a bit. So let's ready our light spell. And then cast it. And if you missed it, I did talk to this NPC. He doesn't look that tough. He looks a bit roguish, but still, better than nothing at all. As far as I know, these ally NPCs don't have a detrimental effect. I mean, I guess we have discovered that they might opt to take some equipment which you wanted for yourself, but I think for the most part it's probably better to have them than not have them. Okay, scroll. And ring, and that looks like gloves. So we could probably do with reading these scrolls, so let's give it a try. Wooden shield vibrates, I don't know what that means. I lie here in the dark now waiting for death. Charming. Oh crap, get away, get away, get away. I don't want to have 3 for 3 on runs being ended by trolls today. So, let's close the door. Hope the troll doesn't follow us in here. He looks nasty, but we have to take him on, really. Ah, oh, man! Wow, we're doing badly with clerics. So it might be worth switching back to a warrior for the next attempt, because at least it's a bit sturdier. Not quite as squishy and easy to kill, at least while we're learning the game in these early stages. So, yeah, maybe warrior next time, but we'll see then. So I think we'll call it a day there. Thanks for watching, as always, and rejoin me the next time round for more futile dying, apparently. But more Barony, certainly. So until then, bye for now.